Elizabeth Debicki is being replaced by Victoria's Secret's model Camila Morrone in the new series of The Night Manager, according to new reports. While Tom Hiddleston, 43, is returning to the smash hit series, it seems the Crown star, 33, won't be. Camila, 26, who previously dated Leonardo DiCaprio, decided to act full-time after she starred in Daisy Jones and the Six. According to The Sun, a TV insider said, while many of the big names involved in the first series will be returning for the second, Camila is a sensational new addition. Tom is now 8 years older than he was when he first played the leading man in, but Camila is the same age that Elizabeth was when she first appeared on the show in 2016. She is 17 years younger than the show's star. Of course, bosses could have opted for an actress who was now in their 30 seconds or 40 seconds, but much like DiCaprio, they seem to prefer a younger model. Tom shared plenty of steamy scenes with Elizabeth in the first series of the program, which will now be taken over by Camila. Leonardo endured a 5-year romance with Camila from 2017 until 2022 in the peak of her modeling career. Mail Online have contacted the BBC and Camila's representatives for a comment. It was confirmed in April that multi-award-winning BBC spy thriller would be back for 2 more series, following the explosive Season 1 finale in 2016. Tom, who plays Jonathan Pine, recently revealed details about the much-anticipated return of the Night Manager, as well as Hugh Laurie possibly reprising his role as arms dealer and villain Dickie Roper. He said the battle to get the story right was the reason it had taken such a long time to return to the screen. During an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, he said, "We were working very closely with John le Carre, the great writer who wrote the original novel, and many others who sadly passed away a few years ago, but he had a huge input on the story." Tom explained how following Series 1 being based on the original book, a whole new story for his character Jonathan Pine had to be created from scratch. The Loki star was then pressed by the host if co-star Hugh, 64, who was producing the new series, would back acting on screen after his character was kidnapped by enemies at the end of Series 1. Despite saying he didn't know, Jimmy quipped, "Now this for sure seems like a lie. And I'll tell you why. Because you just said you figured out the story." Before adding, "Now how can you figure out the story without knowing if Hugh Laurie is in the story?" Stumped, Tom said with a smile, "That's good maths." The first series of The Night Manager won multiple BAFTAs, Emmy Award, and Golden Globes, and was watched by more than 10 million viewers, making it one of 2016's most watched TV shows. Tom even bagged himself a Best Actor at the Golden Globes for the role. He said in a statement following the announcement, "The first series of The Night Manager was one of the most creatively fulfilling projects I have ever worked on. The depth, range, and complexity of Jonathan Pine was, and remains, a thrilling prospect. I'm so looking forward to reuniting with Simon and Stephen Cornwell, David Farr, and Stephen Garrett, and to working with Georgie Banks Davies to tell the next chapter of our story. I can't wait." The new seasons will premiere on BBC One and BBC iPlayer in the UK and globally on Prime Video, in a deal negotiated by Fifth Season, which is handling global distribution of the series.